Mum is at the window. She's not coming on because apparently she's cleaning. Wave, Mum. Wait there, you're not on it yet. She's in a Cinderella clothes. Where's your mop? Cinderella has a mop, doesn't she? In your rags. That's actually my top, to be fair. I can't turn it back round now. Hello and welcome to Rosie's Knitting Shed. I'm Rosie, and if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, Ravelry, have a look at my Etsy shop, it's all written down below in the box. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that bought yarn from my shop on the birthday sale thing. Yeah, a lot, it's all basically gone apart from a few mohair skeins. I've been doing some dyeing, so well, not much dyeing, just the rest of what I had. So I've got some that are going to go into the shop, hopefully today or tomorrow. I can't really be bothered doing it today though because I'm too hot now. I can't really think straight. It's really like, it's been thunder and lightning earlier, like proper thunder and lightning. And I was stuck up in my dad's shed because I was sorting my yarn out because that's where I put it to dry. And I was like sweating, but it was raining and I didn't know what to do myself. So yeah, so it's just weird weather, but I'm really, really hot, like humid. But then it is quite like gloomy, so then I can get away with wearing hand knits as well. So yeah, so I will go on to finish objects, and I am wearing it, woo! And I love it. So this is the Beverly top by, oh no, somebody told me how to pronounce it again, and I can't remember again. It's the same lady that told me twice in a row now, that told me how to pronounce her name, and it's, I'm not even going to say it, I'm going to put it down here. She's told me twice now, and I was going to check just beforehand, and then I forgot because I got distracted by eating biscuits. So, now I can't remember. But I'll write it here, the lady's name, and it is the Beverly top. So, and I love it. And I have done it in crystal yarns in the colourway, I shall tell you now, Chrysocolla Roof of the World, and it is 70% superwash merino, 20% yak and 10% nylon. Did I say 10% yak or 20% yak? 20% yak. And it is 4-ply fingering, and I'm going to show you the bottom. So, it's got a little bit of lace at the bottom. It's really easy lace, it's easy peasy. It's quite good like for beginners. So, well I think it is anyway, it's not too hard. It's got a bit of short rows at the back, but I added some beads on each bottom of the V, if you can see the bottom of the V. I have to like squat and my legs are hurting. Yeah, so at the bottom of each V I put a bead, and I love it. I just think it jazzes it up a bit, doesn't it? But I got the beads from, I'm getting down, whoa, I got the beads from Totally Beads, and they are the size 6. And next time, if I was going to do it again or do something similar with beads, I'll get a size bigger, because you're meant to get a crochet hook, aren't you, and pull the yarn through or something like that. Or you knit the stitch, then pull that stitch through the bead with a crochet hook. But they're so small I couldn't get 2 thicknesses of fingering yarn through the bead, and I couldn't even get a crochet hook through. Like even the small crochet hooks, I couldn't even get them through. So what I had to do is right fast really. I had to cut the yarn like quite far along, and then thread them all through, and then when I got to that bit I had to then add the yarn back on again and then carry on knitting. So that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably get bigger beads next time, but I actually like how small they are. They're just dainty. But yeah, if anybody knows of a better way of putting them on. But I did YouTube it, and that was the only way with the crochet hook I found. So yeah, I like it though. I love it. I love the colour. The colour's gorgeous. On yak, I love yak because I feel like colours just come out with like a deeper colour. And yeah, I love it. It's so nice. So this is crystal yarn. I think I said crystal yarns. Yeah, love it. And I did, what size did I do? So it was like medium 1, medium 2, medium 3, large 1, large 2, and then it went bigger I think. So I did the medium 3, and I was really worried that it wouldn't fit, because usually to make a t-shirt I would use 3 skeins of yarn, and I nigh on use all of the 3 skeins, but I used 2, and then I literally used like 10 gram to do of the 3rd skein to do the end of my sleeve, and that's it. So yeah, I was like, I was so scared that it wouldn't fit, but I blocked it, and I like blocked the living life out of it, and yeah, it's fine. And I quite like, I feel like maybe I do wear too baggy things maybe, but I like baggy, but this is just like got quite a nice fit to it. It's not too tight. I wonder if I'll stand back over here. It's not too tight, but it's not too baggy, and I think it's just right. So yeah, I quite like the size really. So on my next ones I might do the size below what I would normally do, because I would normally knit large, and because I'm a tight knitter it would come out sort of a medium, but yeah, that's what I might do. But I did it on 3.5 circular needles, I think, and that's what it called for. It called for 3.5, and usually I go a few sizes up, but I stayed to the same one. So really it's probably, I did a medium 3, but it probably is like a medium 1/2 now, because of how tight I am. But yeah, I love it. One of my favourite ones, I reckon. It's going to be one of my favourites. But saying that, I always say that, they're all my favourites, aren't they? So yeah, so that's that. So I haven't got any more finished objects. I have got 2 sock projects on the go. And where did I put them? Where did I put them? Here. Can't see them all. Right, so these are the Times Square socks by the Knitting Expat. Is it the Knitting Expat Designs or the Knitting Expat? One of the two. She's got a podcast, and she lives in America, but she's British, I think. Yeah, so I am knitting the Times Square socks out. Hold on, I'll go and get my sock blocker. Wait there. Get my sock blocker to show the pattern off a bit, because it's like sort of ribbed with like a cable, so it doesn't spread out nice. So I am knitting these with Down Sheepy Lane in the colourway, the Blacksmith's Apprentice, I think it is. Yeah, the Blacksmith's Apprentice. And I am knitting them for my boyfriend. I acquired one in the end. Yeah, so he's got quite, well, to me they're quite big feet. The heels all the way up the back. So what did I cast on? So I'm not really used to knitting men's socks, and I couldn't remember. I knit my brother's socks like a couple of years ago, and I couldn't remember what I cast on, and this is why I should put on Ravelry how many I cast on, but I didn't. So I will this time. So I cast on 68 at the top and did the ribbon 68. Then I thought, oh crikey, it's going to be too big, because I was doing it on 2.5 circular needles when I usually do them, my socks, on 2.25, but I did them on 2.5. So I cast on 68, and I was like, oh no, it looks massive. So then around here I decreased on the back half 2 stitches, so I went to 66. So I was a bit uneven. So the pattern was on 34 stitches and the back was on 32. Yeah. Yeah, so, and then I just blagged it here and then blagged it there to create the numbers or whatever. So yeah, so I love the pattern's dead fun, and yeah, it looks quite hard, but it's not. It's so easy. It's like a pretend rib, I think. Not a pretend rib, a pretend cable. So you're only really cabling 1 stitch in the middle of each thing. It looks really, I think it looks really good, like quite realistic, don't they? And the yarn's gorgeous. He chose the yarn, and I didn't, so I have like sets of 3. So like if I want to knit a top in a fade, I have like sets of 3, and he decided he wanted the one of the 3, and I was like, this is hurting inside to give you it, but I ordered myself another skein and got over it. Yeah, they look nice though. And I did a heel flap and gusset. Easy peasy, just my normal sock everywhere else. Yeah, and I am, where am I up to on this one? I just started last night. Just started the heel flap on this one. Yeah. And I think they are quite tight on his feet. I probably, next time, I will probably stick to 68 and not decrease 2 stitches. But it looked big and then I panicked a little bit. And I thought, if it all else like fails, I could have them. But yeah, they do fit. They're fine. He likes tighter socks as well. Yeah, so that's that. And they're in my Harry Potter bag. And this was from down Sheepy Lane as well. When did I get it? I can't remember when I got it now. When it was in last October for the Kendall wool gathering. It's all it. But hopefully I'll have enough left to do the foot and that. I should do. Yes, that's that. My next whip is also a pair of socks. And that is in a washing bag. Like, you know, like a shower bag. I just liked it, so I stuck my wool in it. So, I am knitting these socks with, if I can get it out, with Martin's Lab in the colourway Inferno. And I got this from Edinburgh Yarn Festival last year? Yeah, last year. Because I never had one this year, did they? So, I am doing the I think it's Mr. Fisher socks. Yeah, Mr. Fisher socks by Kay Jones. And I really like them. I think they're well cool. Look. It's just a well good, like, texture. So and it's dead easy as well, really easy. So, I'm enjoying them. I'm doing twisted rib like I usually do. I did a twisted rib on them other socks as well, on Times Square socks. And it looks really good with the yarn because it's got little pops of red and like oranges and yellows now and again. I just think it looks good with the grey and all the texture. Yeah, loving that. And they're for me, no one else, for me. I was going to knit, it's my mum's birthday on the 1st of July. And I was going to knit her some, but I haven't got round to it yet. Because I just haven't. So they might be very late birthday present socks. But she's worn through a couple of pairs. I knit her a pair of socks last year. And I can't remember what yarn I used for them. But she's already gone through the heel on them. Which is sad. And she's going to fix them apparently, but she hasn't. Yeah, so they're my only whips at the moment. Yeah, only whips, but because it was my birthday, I got some presents and I got lots of yarn and other things. If you can see, I got an old, I can't point, it's like being on the weather again, isn't it? Like, so that's an old radio and it doesn't work, but I think my boyfriend's going to try and make it work. Or maybe make it into like a docking station for your phone or like an iPod to play music out of. And I got that cool jug thing. Vase. Jug. Vase. And I got this as well. It's so cute. Look. It's like a vintage purse. And it's carrying some money that I got in for my birthday to go to the wool shop when it opens. It's got little flowers on it. How cute. Yeah, and I got that cushion there. Yeah, so I've got very vintagey things as well as lots of yarn. So I got a project bag. Well, it's like a project rucksack, and I love it. It's gorgeous. It's like mustard yellow. It's looking a bit squishy at the minute because I haven't got anything in it. And this is from the Thimble and Thread Make. And it's a website, thimbleandthreadmake.com, and I'll link it down below. But it's like a project rucksack, and it has got, so in the back it's got like a plasticky pouch for like your pearl. What's wrong with me? My mouth isn't working. For like, my brain. So it's got a plastic pouch at the back, and that's to put your patterns in. And then you have got a middle part in here. You can see, tip it up. Got a middle part in here, which is like, it moves, so you can like make extra room. And that's for all like your notions and stuff. And it's got 2 pouches on either side. It's got a little key ring to put all your stitch markers on and your progress keepers. And it's got like a little flappy bit that goes over. It goes little flappy bit, look, that goes over. So like, say if you got like maybe a purse, or you could make it into like a bigger, into like a project baggy bit, and then to go over your balls of wool and stuff, which is quite cool. And then what else has it got? It's got a little opening on the side of the lining, so you can put like enamel pins on the front without the pin showing at the back, so it doesn't catch on your wool. Yeah, love it. And it's really fashion. It looks really good on as well. Yeah. I did want the navy blue one, but it had gone out, it sold. So I got the mustard one, and I'm really glad I got the mustard one in the end, because actually I think I like it more than the navy. Not sure what this is for. Maybe it's to put like, I don't know, more stitch markers and stuff on. But yeah, I actually love it. It's a bit creased and stuff, but it's because it's been in my car. So yeah, love it. It's got a little pocket here as well on the back, like your phone or whatever. Yeah, so I love it. It's good. So what else did I get? I think I mentioned last time that this was on, I can't remember if I showed it or not, but I got some Debbie Bliss Fine Donegal, and this is in the colourway Blackberry, and I'm showing it again. I think I might have shown it last time, but it's got lovely specky bits in, pinks, purples, greens. So I got 5 of them, and then for my birthday I got the same yarn but a different colour, and this is the colour Soft Grey number 3. But actually, it's more blue than grey, I think. It's like a bluey grey, and it's got bits of blue, purple, yellow, like a jade green. Yeah, it looks blue on. It is like that colour that it's showing. It's got a blue tint to it. So I got 5 of them, and I was going to knit a boxy in the Blackberry one, and I'm not sure about this one. Probably another boxy, because I quite like them. And I bought myself a birthday present. Didn't wrap it, it's a bit sad, but I got the same again. Got 5 balls of these because they were on sale on Lovecrafts, and this is the colour, just got a number, 45008. Oh, does it not have a name? But it's like a pink, and that's got flecky bits of like a light green, purple, like a rosy pink. Yeah, so I got 5 of them as well. So I'm all set for the sweater front. So I got some more yarn from Down Sheepy Lane that my mum bought me, and this is the colourway Raspberry, and it's on the singles base, and it's just amazing. Look at that, look at the speckles, love it. And I love the tags as well. Down Sheepy Lane. Yeah, I love them, they're gorgeous. And I have also got these ones, which are quite similar. I'll get up and show you. I also got 3 of these, and I feel like that they go quite well, but I don't know what I'd do with them all. Maybe just 2 different things. But yeah, beautiful. So that's them. I also got my nieces and my brother and his girlfriend got me some woolly mama yarn. Oh no, that's not it. This one. Some woolly mama yarn. This one's, look at that, look at the colour. And this one is the colourway Water Nymph. And it's like got minty greens in. Purples, blues. It's gorgeous. Woolly mama yarns get such vibrant colours. And I don't know how that they do it. And then this one is Popping Candy. Love it. But also I have other woolly mama yarns that I have got from past birthdays, and I've just saved them up. And this one is, look at the fade. I made a fade without realising. Look at that. That's Poppy and Daisy. Poppy and Daisy pick them, so they must go for the same colours every time, like similar colours. And yeah, they look like a dead good fade. So knit a top or something in them. Maybe a. I don't think I wear. I knit the Scooper summer top, and it was very bright, and I like the thought of it, but I actually don't wear it that often because I don't wear bright colours. Apart from shawls and stuff, I'd wear a bright colour. But yeah, I don't wear it as often as I should because of that. It's more, you can only stick with it around summertime then, because it's so bright. But yeah, so that's them. I also bought myself just some sock yarn, and this is Paint Box yarns, which actually I've never heard of, and I might be like living under a rock, but I've never actually heard of them before, but I like them. Yeah, I think they were only like quite cheap off Lovecrafts, and this one's like more of a purpley coloured one. Yeah, so I like them, they're good. Yeah, and I think that's everything. Oh no. I've got a pattern book, and my mum got me this, and it's a sock pattern book, and it's called Shoreland. Is it? Shoreland. Socks suited for scrabbling over rocks, splashing through tide pools. I wouldn't really do that though with my knitted socks, like. Staring at the sea, or whatever else tickles your fancy. So they've got loads of different lovely patterns, like look at that one. And them ones. I am a sock knitter. They're cool. Yeah, so I love that. My mum got me that. She did want that, she did try getting that, what is it, the something. There's loads of different socks. It's dead modern at the minute. Not modern, what's the word? Dead in. Like, it's got a number of socks, but it's quite, loads of people have it, and I should have got, I'm going to buy it, but Mum couldn't find it. Yeah, they've all run out everywhere. But yeah, I love this. This is just as good, isn't it? I love the smell of books. Yeah, so that's that. Going on to now, I did some yarn dyeing last weekend because I would have done a podcast, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to dye the rest of the undyed yarn I had to order some more. So, I'll go through it now. So I have some mohair left, and I have the Lilac Fairy, which is lovely. I have Kelp. I think that's, oh yeah. I have the Wild Rose Fairy. Oh, it's making my nose itch. Itchy nose. I love mohair, but obviously, like, the mohair, you need to, like, have a project in mind, don't you? And that's probably why it doesn't sell as well, because it is popular, but people need to have a project and a different yarn in the head to know what they're going to knit with the mohair, which I understand. But look at them, they're just so nice. They are lovely. And I prefer tonal mohairs. I prefer tonal mohairs instead of like speckle, because they just, the speckles spread, don't they? And I like that. I do like, I have got the Primula Fairy on the mohair, which I do. And I do like that, but I prefer just the tonals. Just think they look like sweetie wrappers, the fluffy ones. Yeah. You could hang them off a Christmas tree, couldn't you? It's not even Christmas anyway yet, but yeah, they look cool. So that's that. I have got Unicorn's Tail on 75% merino, 25% nylon. And that's got loads of bright speckles in. This one is a one of a kind. I have written down how I did it to a point, but I might need to mess with it. That's if it's I don't know if it'll, I love it, like, I think it's lovely, but it's not very summery at the minute, is it? But it's very like deep. And it's like got reds, different shades of red really. It's got like, runs into a bit of like an orangey colour there. Very deep, very nice, like it. That one's that one. So I didn't know whether to name it or not if it's one of a kind, but we'll see. We'll see. It's got some black speckles in there as well. I've got the Primula Fairy on singles, and that's got like a raspberry pink and yellows and oranges. Chucking them everywhere. Wide Bees Buzz on singles. I love that. That's just, I just love it. Mum's, oh, I'll show you. I forgot to show you. My mum is knitting she's already knit one, but I've worn it before in one of the earlier podcasts. She's knitting the So Silver top. Is it So Silver? By Vera Valimaki. And it is the high necked one. And she has started to knit that with it. And I don't know if it's washing out a bit actually on that. Not washing out, it looks a bit of a different yellow on there. A bit brighter than that. It's going to look amazing though. But she's doing, this is singles. I didn't know how it would hold up in a jumper, but we'll soon find out, won't we? And she's done the neck. She's done the neck not as long as what they say. And she's doing the large size. But yeah, I think it looks amazing. It's going to look dead good. And I might rob it myself because she thinks she won't suit yellow. So maybe I might have it. Yeah, smells nice as well. Been in a bag. Yeah, and it's got a lot of brown, chestnutty browns in. It's got a few flecky bits of green. The ones that I've just done have more green in than what this one had in. And I like this one because it's got little, just like a fleck here and there. The other one's got a few more, it's going to have a few more flecks of green in. But yeah, it's still going to have the same vibe, isn't it? Yeah, that's that. Where are we up to? Oh yeah, Wide Bees Buzz. Did I show it? I can't remember. But yeah, that's got more, a little bit more green in it, just a little bit more. I have got the Bird's Foot Trefoil Fairy on singles again. And this one's come out with a few more speckles than last time, and I really still like it. It's more vibrant. I've got the May Fairy, and that's on slub. This is the last slub I've got in the shop for now. I need to make an order of some more slub. I have got the Snapdragon Fairy back in. The Sycamore Fairy. The Daisy Fairy, and I love the Daisy Fairy. I haven't had this one in for a while now. So that's back in, and it's got just a few little dead dainty speckles in. Beautiful. A Turtle's Journey. The Polyanthus and Grape Hyacinth Fairy. White Horses. White Horses I usually do on slub, but I thought I would try it out on singles, and I think it's turned out lovely. I love it. Nice. Yeah, so that's that. That's everything. I think that's everything. Yeah. So I do find it is hard to, unless you have a whole setup of lights, it's hard to take photos that don't change, that aren't changeable on people's different computer screens. Even with all the setup, like that I would have, like the professional stuff, it would vary on people's computer screens. So do bear that in mind. I do have that on the list on my shop, on the listings, on the description. I do have this could be different on people's different computer screens. They do vary, like even on my phone to my laptop, it's different. So like if I went on H&M or TK Maxx online or whatever, and I was looking at, I don't know, top, they will be different. The colour will be different on two different screens. So do bear that in mind when you're buying them. It is definitely, I do try my hardest to get it the right colour, to get the picture the same colour as what the yarn is. But like even now, like me on here, on your computer screen, it'll have a different tint to it, won't it? Like I could have oranger hair on that one, or my lips might be pinker on somebody else's or whatever, when actually it looks red to me. Like it could always change a little bit depending on your setup, because you might have your contrast set up differently. So yeah, so I do have a little thing on my listing saying that on the description, but usually on my computer screens they match the yarn. So yeah, so just a little what's it called? Yeah, so bear that in mind. But yeah, so that is everything, and I think that's everything. I'm looking around, I'm sure I had something else, but I don't think. That's everything. Yeah, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, Ravelry, or have a look at my Etsy shop, it's all down below in the box. I should have that yarn on by Monday, hopefully. On Monday, what date are we on today? 26th yesterday, 27th today. On the hopefully on by the 29th. It probably will be on tomorrow, the 28th, but yeah, maybe not. Okay, so I shall see you next time. Bye!